Hello everybody, Arknova here, getting back some more. Let's play Trails from Zero. Alright, so we're on the 4th day of the festival. What kind of requests we got? So we go to East Crossbell Highway. Who sells the anniversary festival? We want you to arrest the crowd. Okay. And we gotta go find some peeps. Alright, so East Crossbell Highway Monster Extermination is where we're gonna go first. Not Maine's Mountain Path. Balls. I don't know where it's gonna be, so we're just gonna run. And we're gonna get some secrets out of it. Because yeah, why not? Well, that's over here. Balls. That was number one. And counter. Oh, there it is. Okay, perfect. That was pretty easy. Oh, but nah, don't need it. Alright, one moment. Alright, we're back here in the Harbor District because we're going to take on the serial theft investigation quest. Now that we've completed that quest. Remember all those incidents of theft already? I guess I could like our store, so at least I can do. My brother and I are helping watch the store. Hi, how are you? Bailey. Is nothing safe from the hands of this jerkwad? They stole all four Mithra's Mira. How low can you get? Where do you get off thinking they can ruin the atmosphere for everybody? The festival hasn't been nearly as enjoyable because of their actions. Excuse us, but we're with the Crossbell Police Department. We're here to respond to your support request. We're looking for the Business Owners Association's tent. Is this the correct place? Oh, you've arrived. I'm surprised. Who would have thought that you'd be the one to handle the task? Well, word about the special support section has been spreading these days. you acquainted with Lloyd? Yeah, we happened to sit across from each other on the train to Crossville the day I started working with you guys. I had no idea that he was the chairman of the Business Owners Association at the time. Just as I was unaware that the young man across from me was poised to become a fine detective. We have a bit of a difficult situation on our hands. My apologies, members of the Triple S. Would you please lend me your strength? You can count on us, sir. Let's see, I believe the request mentioned something about a recent theft. Yeah, wasn't there a bunch of them? Yes, this is as you say. There have been 4 different reports of theft since yesterday. Every last one of the stalls was robbed for everything they had. The Business Owners Association manages all of the stalls being run during the festival. So we hear every report that comes in. I finished organizing the reports and have determined that only the food stalls are being targeted. We don't have any clues to go off of, so the best thing we can do is warn the other stalls. That's unfortunate. The stall owners have already have enough to worry about during the festival. I would imagine that you are worried about the damage becoming more widespread? Yes, and that's why I've called you all here. It is my duty to ensure that the thief is caught before they can cause any more damage. With the way things are going, customers who have come from far and wide to enjoy the festival could be affected. May I count on you to apprehend the thief? You can. Understood. This is a serious predicament. We'll begin investigating immediately. Thank goodness. I already feel a little bit relieved. I'm counting on all of you. Rest assured, my man, you're in good hands. Hey, Lloyd, any plans how to tackle this? We don't have any clues to work off of. There's not enough information to go off yet. So I don't think there's any point in trying to analyze the situation. Excuse me, do you mind telling us which stalls were targeted? I'd like to speak with the owners. We may be able to collect information from them before we proceed. Ah, I see. That makes sense to me. I've recorded the names down here. Yeah, read them to you? Yeah, that's fine. First is Nardle's Burgers in Central Square, followed by Chroma's Juice Stand in the Administrative District. Next we have Pallet Pizza in the Entertainment District and Mithra's Gelato in the Hardware District. Were you able to get all of that? Scratch. Okay, so 4 stalls in total, and they're all in different districts. You failed to find a single clue despite there being 4 victims? Regardless, let's see what we can dig up from the owners. We'll be here on standby. We'll return after we've made our rounds. Oh, yeah, let me give you my contact info. Don't hesitate to call us if there are any new developments. We don't know when the thief will strike again, so communication is key. Understood. We'll wait for you here. We're counting on you, everyone. Alright, so the gelato stand. You're the broiled meat girl. Ice cream. Well, I guess you... Mithra's Gelato, eh? Damn, she's one fine lady. Can't you take it down a few notches, Randy? We're not here to flirt with her. Let's just focus on the questioning, please. Excuse us, ma'am. We're here at the Crossville Police. Maybe we take a few moments to ask you about what happened? Yeah, you're talking about the theft, right? He managed to pull a fast one on me while I was serving a customer. He struck while you were busy then? Yeah, I was busy serving some carefree-looking foreigner that was trying his hardest to hit on me. While I was warding away his persistent flirting, I thought I felt someone sneaking around behind me. But it was too little too late. By the time I noticed, the register had already been emptied. That means you don't know the full details of the execution then. That's correct. I made the terrible mistake of not witnessing the crime. Alright, admin district. Those are pretty suspicious, you know that, right? I'll boot you out of here so fast if you catch you messing with my stall. Chroma's Juice. Welcome to Chroma's Juice Stand. Feeling thirsty? Was this the stand that was robbed? Excuse me, would you mind giving us a recount of how the robbery went down in detail, please? Sure, I guess. It all happened when I let my guard down for a second. My poor sales. Do you recall what the suspect looked like? Not really. It was really busy, so I wasn't able to get a good look at everyone. But there was a slim, younger man from the looks of it. He was a foreign tourist. He was hitting on me the entire time. Then, as I was in the middle of rejecting him, I heard these weird sounds from behind me. And that was the thief's cue. I think so. Darn it, I was being so careful too. The thief is a crafty one. Right, Pallet Pizza is one of the stalls that was robbed. Excuse me, sir, do you have a minute to talk? We're investigating the recent string of thefts. That mess? Geez, what a day it's been. I was all caught up dealing with a customer when I let my guard down. Wait, dealing with a customer? Yeah, some chatty fellow was asking me for tropical pizza. Judging by my past experience with customers, I'm willing to bet he was a tourist. Sorry, but I've come to dislike that fellow. If my ears weren't deceiving me, I could have sworn I heard sounds coming from the back of the stall. No, I'm positive it was the sound of the register being wrenched open. Damn it, how could this happen to me? I'm sorry for what you're going through. Thank you for your cooperating in our investigation. And last but not least, is Central Square Big Burgers. Nardol's Burgers. This is one of the food stalls I was robbed. Excuse me, do you have a minute? We're conducting an investigation on the recent theft. Are you those police officers the guy from the Business Owners Association told me about? I'm sure you know, but my stall was hit just this morning. Yes, we're sorry about your loss. Please, try to recall what occurred at the time of the incident. Oh, well, the problem with that is I don't exactly know when I was robbed. How is that even possible? Well, it might have been while I was busy chatting away with this talkative young man. I think it was an eager tourist who came to enjoy the festival. Anyway, he was quite the loose-lipped guy. When I finally got him his order, I swear I heard some rustling behind me. Confused, I quickly spun around, but there was no one there. Then, after a while, I opened up my register. Lo and behold, all of my mirror was gone. So it's possible that your mirror was stolen while you were busy talking. That's the only thing I can think of. I'm as boggled as you are. That definitely sounds odd. Shall we wrap up our questioning here? We should be good. Let's head on back and shuffle through all of our info. We haven't heard from the Business Owners Association, so we can assume that no other stalls have been victimized. That should be the case, yes. Though perhaps it would be prudent to conduct one more round of the food stalls, just to be sure. Alright, let's get the boa. Oh, you're back already. Were you able to find anything? We actually managed to gather a lot of information. Shall we begin organizing it? Good idea. Take it away, Lloyd. Okay, got it. Let's start going through everything. Let's start by clarifying all the information we've obtained. According to the stall's reports, the method used to steal the mirror from them was... Pretty sure they all said they were hit while they were in the middle of dealing with customers. Committing the crime while the owners are busy serving customers to avoid detection. A crafty method, I must say. Yeah, it doesn't matter how cautious you are if you're too busy to notice. Right, I had heard the same. Does their cowardice know no bounds? Let's not forget our thieving friend managed to hit out 4 of them in a row. Probably off gloating to their friends about their epic heist right about now, yeah? Yeah, but don't crimes like these normally follow a pattern? We should be able to discern one if we keep looking. Judging from what I've heard, I get the feeling there's a pattern behind their actions. Now that I've pieced together the information, the criminal's motive is... I want to say financial problem. No? I get the feeling that the thief was doing it for their own enjoyment. Committing a series of crimes with rapid success leads me to believe that they weren't motivated by a lack of mirror. Rather, I believe they were seeking thrills and getting enjoyment out of stealing. It's utterly ridiculous that someone would commit so many thefts for a reason like that. What kind of criminal is responsible for this tomfoolery? I think I have an idea of what the criminal might be like. The criminal is... I'm fairly certain it's a pair of younger thieves. How do you figure? There weren't any witnesses. Think about it for a second. Each stall was robbed in the middle of serving a customer. Didn't the descriptions of the customers they served sound eerily similar to one another? The stalls in the admin district and harbor districts both described him as a young, carefree-looking man. Meanwhile, the stalls in the central square and the entertainment district described him as a talkative young man. They were the only profiles recounted by the stall owners at the moment of the theft. It's far too unlikely to be a coincidence. Yeah, I think that's why I'm thinking our criminals are a pair. I think I get what you're saying. While one of them garnered the attention of the stall owner, the other went and stole the mirror? Yeah, it makes sense if you assume they were alternating roles. We absolutely cannot let this continue to happen. Please, find them before they strike again. Yeah, I agree with the chairman. How are you going to find them, though? The city is packed with people right now. It's hopeless, isn't it? The best we can do is alert the shopkeepers to stay on guard. I disagree. I think we have enough information on how they operate to devise a countermeasure to stop them from stealing again. Hey guys, where do you think our friend is going to strike next? I think it's safe to exclude any stores that have already been targeted. Sooner or later, they're going to get caught with their hands in the cookie jar. It's highly probable they will focus on stalls they have yet to be targeted and will strike while they are serving a customer. Maybe I should have asked a few stalls that weren't targeted for information too. Oh well, judging from what we saw, the next stall most likely to be targeted is... What about the sweet stall in Central Square? Yeah, and for good reason. The admin district will be filled with officers because of today's parade. The entertainment and harbor districts are relatively open areas compared to Central Square. Considering they need to secure an easily accessible escape route, Central Square is the most logical location. Why would they need an escape route? The shopkeepers that were already stolen from are going to be more aware of their surroundings. Even if we got an experienced thief on our hands, they're far more likely to get caught at this point. They'll need to make a quick getaway if they get caught in the act. You know, now that you mention it, isn't the burger stall also located at the intersection between a few of the districts? The sweet shop in Central Square is within proximity of the back alley and the admin district. That area decidedly has the highest number of escape routes available, so the thieves are likely to target the stall next. Good thinking, Teotot. Since it's come down to this, let's stake it all on the thieves targeting them next. The members of the Triple S traveled to the designated district to conduct their stakeout. Looks like he's a bust. This customer's pretty young. Just looks like your run-of-the-mill tourist, though. Hold your horses, Lloyd. We got another fight. The youth suddenly reached his hand into the food stall's register. That's our cue. Go, go, go! Police, freeze! Damn it! Quick, let's scram! Huh? Ellie, Teotot, you're up! You do know this is a dead end, right? Game, set, match. Crap! If only. Bunch of spineless cops? We're gonna beat your ass. You're just a bunch of spineless cops. The hell do you think you can do to us? You think you can just walk all over us like the Black Emperors? I'm really they were able to retrieve the mirror. I must say though, these hooligans aren't quite as rough around the edges as I was expecting. You said it, bud. One punch from the downtown delinquents and they'd be crying like a bunch of pansies. Wow, that quieted them down. Do you think it's possible they really were threatened by them? Who'd ever get scared by guys like that? You making fun of us or something? We'd have no trouble taking them on. Bingo. It all makes sense now. They were made fools of, so they were resorting to petty crimes as a means of venting their frustration. So that's what it was. They've disrupted the festival, and for what? Some selfish, self-pitying reason? You better listen up, you whippersnappers. I'll have you answer for your crimes, you hear me? Ugh, what's with this old geezer? He's giving us a real scary look. Oh, there you are. You're the special support section, right? Sorry we're late. We're gonna take away the thieves. Thanks. Sorry for calling you out here during such a busy period. Not a problem. It's our job after all. Are these two the guys? Yes. If you would escort them to HQ, please. Right. You can count on us. Hey, move it along. Whoa! Don't push me. Push him. Give him the old push. Phew. Looks like that's case closed. Indeed. They didn't look like they were from Crossville, so I figured they won't be in jail for more than 3 days. Crossville's pretty soft on the foreigners, eh? Haha, yes, well, the joke is on them. They'll be sitting in a jail cell, staring at a stone wall while the rest of us are out here enjoying the festival. Not to mention, I had a bit of fun striking a bit of fear into their hearts. I must say, your charade was spectacular. They were completely fooled. Haha, it comes with the experience of being a veteran trader. I'm used to having to put on airs. It's definitely a side of you I've never seen before. Either way, I think I put on quite the performance if I do say so myself. Thank you for resolving the issue, everyone. Yeah, you could be in the next Arc and Shield. Indeed, we're truly in your debt. Please, allow for the Business Owners Association to present you with its utmost gratitude. Oh no, that won't be necessary. We're just happy to have solved the case before any more damage was dealt. You know where to find us if you ever run into any other problems. We'd be happy to help. A fine plan indeed. I shall do so if the need ever arises again. With pleasure. We'd be happy to be of service to you. Alright. Yeah. I think those are the only two. Promote me, dang it. Wait. Dang it. some are very dangerous. Ash Tree Inn for the details. Alright, I'll meet you guys at the Ash Tree Inn. Alright, we're back in Armorica Village, because that's where Ash Tree Inn is at. So let's do what we can do. Oh goodness, if something ends up happening to my customers, my inn is done for. Please be safe. Excuse us, you're Mr. Gofan, right? We're the special support section. You submitted a support request to the CPD, didn't you? Oh, I'm saved! I've got a monumental problem on my hands, everyone. If I knew this was going to happen, I would have tied them down while they were still in the village. Oh, this is all my fault. Sir, please try to calm down and explain the situation. What in the world happened? Sorry about that. I'm just a little overwhelmed by this fiasco. Allow me to start from the very beginning. Yesterday, a foreign couple checked into my inn. Everything was fine, but when I came to bring them breakfast in the morning, the room was empty. It was like they were never there. The reason to believe is they ventured to the ancient battlefield off of Old Armorica Road. That name rings a bell. I think I've mentioned it before. Historians have found traces of an old battlefield off a branch of the Old Armorica Road. If I remember correctly, wasn't the stone bridge connecting the paths down? Well, it was. It seems that it was repaired recently, though. Now any random person can wander there all willy-nilly. The couple kept on talking about how they wanted to go sightseeing while they were in Crossbell. Upon hearing that, I warned them about entering the battlefield, but that might have backfired. The battlefield would probably make a pretty sweet tourism spot. Is it really that dangerous, though? Absolutely. That place is famous for housing a multitude of incredibly powerful monsters. Heck, even the villagers know it'd be crazy to try and go there. And on top of that, ever since the bridge was repaired, no one's been patrolling the area. That means we can't confirm whether things have gotten better or worse. And those tourists have unsuspectingly wandered into a dangerous place. This is not the optimal situation, certainly. Agreed. We can't take this lightly. Please, I'm begging you. Can you find them and bring them back? For now, my friend Alfred is standing guard, making sure no one else enters the ancient battlefield, but at this rate, my customers will be in deep trouble. Understood, sir. You can leave everything to us. I assure you, we'll find your tourists. It's not like we can refuse. You know, it'd be a lot easier if tourists would listen when giving advice, especially from locals. Nothing to do but track them down and bring them back. Thank you so much. You have no idea how much this means to me and the inn. If I lost them, I don't know. Gofan! One of his regulars, maybe? Keith, what's the matter? As you can see, I was in the middle of an important discussion. This is no time for discussion. You know how that couple went missing and now the inn is in the crabs because of it? Yes, I'm fully aware. I just told these officers the entire situation. Well, there's no need to freak out anymore. For the sake of the inn, I called in the cavalry. The cavalry? What are you talking about? Come on in here. Don't be shy. My boss will explain the entire mess to you. Sure, lay it on me. I'm Scott of the Bracer Guild. So you've got a missing couple, is that right? If you don't mind, could you fill me in on the details? Hold on. A bracer? Why are you here? Oh, you're that special support section, aren't you? Given the circumstances, it'd be wrong to call us meeting a coincidence. Keith, explain to me why you brought a bracer here immediately. What do you mean? Whenever you're in a pickle, you gotta turn to the Bracer Guild. Duh. When I heard about what happened, I sprinted all the way to Crossbell City to submit a request to the guild. I can't fault you for caring, but I really wish you cleared it with me first. Just our luck. Dude, you have the worst timing ever. Huh? Why is everyone being so hostile right now? I didn't really understand what's happening, but it's obvious that something's up. Sorry, but could I get a brief explanation of what's going on here? Sure, here's the rundown. Lloyd explained that the Triple S had come to accept the same request. So that's how it is. This whole thing is a giant misunderstanding. That may be, but what should we do about the missing couple? I'm not sure what the proper protocol is for when the police and guild accept the same job. Hey, we could always turn this into a fun competition. Who will be the first to find the tourists? Something like that, maybe? Randy, that's not the issue here. Lloyd, what do you think we should do? I have an idea. Scott, if you aren't opposed to it, why don't we work together? No complaints here. I was actually thinking the same thing. Joining forces with the Bracer Guild? Might as well, seeing as how we're searching for this ancient battlefield together. No, we can split into groups. From what we've heard, this place is practically a den of monsters, and we need to secure the safety of those two tourists ASAP. I might be familiar with the general area, but the battlefield is no small place. If we split up, the probability of finding them will skyrocket. If we keep in contact with our enigmas, we should be able to find them relatively soon. True. Indeed, that seems like the most reasonable strategy. I'm all for that plan. Lives are at stake here. The more help, the merrier. Triple S, Scott, I'm counting on you. And with the client's permission, we're good to go. Yeah, let's do our best. Lloyd and Scott exchanging their contact info. Alright, let's strike while the iron's hot. I'll head on to the battlefield. Whenever y'all are ready, come catch up with me. I'll see you later. Okay, everyone. Once we're prepared, let's make our way to the ancient battlefield, too. After all, we don't want to fall too far behind Scott. Alright, so, ancient battlefield.
Hey.
My squad's too strong. Alright, so, battlefield, yes. And then we can also use this time to finish up picture support request for Grace. The ancient battlefield is where we need to go. There are some peculiar magazines inside the chest. We decided to leave them where they are, despite Randy's protests. Oh, Randy. Back in my day, we had to work hard for our Curio Ball. And we definitely wouldn't have 99 of them in our second playthrough. No siree. Wow, so this is what the ancient battlefield is like. There are just as many ruins as I had heard. And with a name like the ancient battlefield, I wouldn't be surprised if something nasty showed up. We all know I'm a betting man, so I'm placing my chips on the ghosts of a long defeated army or something equally crazy. Ghosts? Please, no. Ellie? Ahem, you heard nothing. I have to say, the weather is harsh and this place is infested with monsters. We don't have much time for that couple mentioned further in. Good call, Ellie. Let's get this search underway. Wait, he reflects physical? What a bastard. Oh, that's right. Our basic attack is also magic based. I hate these enemies. Alright, so some enemies, grab some chests. I should really think about getting a roof installed. Yeah, I think we should. I agree. Roofs are helpful. Very helpful. That'll do it. Yeah, I don't know what the strongest spell to use would be, but I'm not going to be able to one-shot, which is unfortunate.
番だな。
行きます。なんとかなったわね。
Alright, decent enough EXP.
Hey, そこです。あ、
ここなら釣れそうだな。
Let's try and catch a few fish.
それ。よし、大物だ。
Novice rod. I can use. Don't lose the novice rod.
よし、ゲットだ。
Another armor carp. What about earth?
それ。ま、こんなも
Oh,
んか。
gluttonous bass. Rolling red
Sorry.
flies. I wonder what I can get these. Nothing with row, but red flies
それ。
maybe. Nope. Negatory. Okay. Moving on along in the ancient battlefield.
へい、そこです。かかってきな
俺の
さい。
番だな。
I hate the fact these things. Physical damage.
エニグマ駆動。
任せてくれ。
はい。ドライブ開始。
行くぜ。
任せて。エニグマ駆動。やっ。
Not too bad.
これで一安心です。そこです。
行く。
私の番ね。
Damn.
エニグマ駆動。私の番です。エニグマ駆動。
俺の番だな。
Oh, this is
私の番ね。あー。
行くぜ。マジかよ。
why you gotta take Randy down like that?
えい、任せて。エニグマ駆動。
行くぞ。俺の番。
Why you gotta give it to my boy like that?
行くぜ。おととい来やがれってな。
That is super unpleasant. Inside, you find a shirt that reads, I checked this chest twice and all I got was this lousy t-shirt. You decide not to take it with you. Alright. Friggin'. Oh, secret demon.
おし、任せていこうぜ。俺の。
はい。あ、
甘いっての。任せ。まあ、こんなもんかね。
Or friggin' secret
Hey.
boss.
敵集団との戦闘開始。そこです。
俺の番だ。
そこ。敵集団撃破しました。
Pretty man. Poison burn. Gotta freaking. Gotta love it.
あ、
Why did I
おし、上げていこうぜ。任せてくれ。
friggin' my magic is garbage.
さてと。みんな。ごきげんよう。えい、
バックを取られた。気をつけろ。
了解です。
I didn't move from over there.
任せろ。とっととずらかし。回り込まれたか。よし。みんな、一旦引くぞ。 それ。
任せて。ごきげんよ
I don't care what that chest said. It was probably gold, but I don't care. Enemies that reflect physical. I just don't want to freaking deal with. Cluttered chest is a sign of a cluttered mind, then what's an empty chest a sign of a no good thief?
そこです
Can't go any further in this way yet. Oh, it's gotta be behind the thing.
あっ
行くぞみんな
Son of a gun. No, I don't wanna freaking.
ダメかおっしゃーそんじゃまたな
Freaking, I don't wanna screw with those things.
そこです
Hit 3. How'd you see him? With the eyeballs.
Hey.
おっしゃ行くぞそう
今だみんなはい
おっしゃーぜちょろいぜ
Almost another level up. I really don't want to freaking screw with those guys.
おし上げていこうぜ任せろ
And I have to screw with those guys.
エニグマ駆動
私の番です
ほら行くぜエニグマ駆動
Last one was Soul Blur. Soul Blur.
私の番です
俺の番だな
Got him.
俺の分
はいそこです
任せ
行きます
俺の番だ任せてくれた行くぜ
敵集団撃破しましたクラフトゲットです
やったぞ
Boys learn Burning Heart. Nice. Heal. Meh. The NEC PC 8801 version of this chest had a way better soundtrack. It was before your time. You wouldn't get it. Is that who I think it is? Scott! Oh hey, it's you guys. You're quick on your feet, eh? Yeah, well we're kinda used to running all over the state at this point. But hey, is this lady one of our tourists? After I made sure she was alive and breathing, I noticed that she had a Calvardian passport. So yeah, I think she's one of our targets. How's she holding up? She's fine. Shock of seeing all these nasty monsters knocked her out cold. Don't worry, I took care of them. See, not a scratch on her. Phew, thank goodness you were here, Scott. The support request mentioned a couple. Where's the second half? Could he have ventured deeper inside? If that's the case, we need to locate him as soon as possible. He seriously left his lady behind and ran. Can't say he's a shining example of a gentleman. Well, I can't particularly blame him if he was cornered by monsters. You guys go on ahead without me. I'll watch over her a little longer. If I could go on and search the interior, I'd owe you one. That shouldn't be a problem. Thanks, Scott. Indeed. Alright.
もらったぜ任せてくれ
Burning Heart. Strength, defense, speed, plus 3% and old elements. Oh. Oh boy.
行きます
So 5 turns to defeat Ash.
俺の番よまだまだいける
That's pretty good, actually. We're working on a mod that replaces Randy with a pepperoni pizza. Please look forward to it. Oh, that would be a great mod. No, I don't want to. Freaking. I don't want to deal with this game. Oh, come on. Energy recovery. Oh. Spectacular. Did you know that Tria, the receptionist at the Crossbell News Service, has a red pyramid on her desk? Well, now you do. So yeah, friggin' Lloyd is powerful. And here's our last spot for our last picture. What is this place? It's enormous. I believe this is a ruin referred to as the Sun Fort. Its origin and history are shrouded in mystery. But historians estimate it was constructed at least 500 years ago. Yup, it sure looks like a fort to me. Heck, I'd even call it a fortress. Figure it must have been used as one during the Middle Ages. Is everything alright, Tio? Yes, I'm fine. It's just, I thought I felt something odd resonating from within the ruins. What do you mean by odd? Well, it still looks like a plain old run-down fort to me. Like, who knows what kind of creepy stuff's crawling inside there. I'm sorry if I worried you. I'm sure it was only my imagination. More importantly, we should turn our attention to the tourist. Our search will be much more difficult if he entered those ruins. We do not have time to spare. Right, let's keep moving. Maybe we'll take one of Grace's photos here later. We got other things to worry about right now. We might bring find the tourist if anything happens to them. Oh, come on! Such lame. Oh, this was at the start of the game. So, the Sun Fort looks like it plays a big role in that part of the game.
Hey.
Oh dang, that's a lot of secrets too. Holy jeez. Listen, I'm not that kind of chest. I was drunk and young and I thought it'd be okay if it was you. Use it well, comrade and rods. Rod rad. Getting a lot of fire stuff. Please take our chest satisfaction survey. No, it was a garbage chest. That's a good chest though. You need the more chest messages DLC to view this message. Aww. More chest messages. Could be a dead bird. Easy. Easiest peasiest. Alright. Down here that I care for. Nope. Got this chest up here. They say that to err is human. Indeed, by your hands I am now naught but air. Randy's my like main tank man. Obviously I wanna keep him juiced up. Ah, so this is the other side of that doorway. Nice. Inside the chest you find a smaller chest. Inside that chest is an even smaller chest. Inside that is another smaller chest. Inside that chest, sadness. Oh, the boy does more damage than Randy. Battle jacket. You open the chest and peer downward, only to find a clay hand making a certain gesture. Got him. Aw, you son of a bitch. You got me indeed. Yeah, he can have the battle jacket. Randy's thing gives him more speed, and that's alright by me. Someone, please help me. There he is, Lloyd. Yeah. Why is this happening to me? Help! Can anybody help me? Goddess, please have mercy. Hold it. Talk about impeccable timing, eh? Save the dude from going splat by mere seconds. Please explain how this timing is in any form impeccable. We're with the Crossbell Police Department. We'll distract the monsters for you, so make a run for it. Okay. Whoa! What's with these monsters? They look seriously tough. They seem to be different from the other usual monsters we have in this area. Are they from ancient times? Well, either way, we'd better not go easy on them. I think it's about time we show our friends a lesson in pain. Here they come. Burning rage. Not bad, not bad. Hit him with some war bomb. Crash bomb. Oh, water, you say? No, not wild swan. Holy bullet. Alright, Randy, you and me, my guy. You and me. Maybe we don't got to.
任せろ。
さてとドライブ開始。
Time does.
は
Yep.
あ、やりました。
行くぜ。エニグマクロ
データ収集終了しました。
Did we defeat them? Phew, that was tougher than I had anticipated. Well, that was a friggin' pain. The hell are these things? You can't be serious. Oh no. Can't you guys stay down for 1 second? I'm way too beat to think about fighting again. This is bad. Really bad. We need to find a way out of this situation. Huh? Strike! Arios? I made it just in nick of time. No, hold on a damn second. What are you even doing here? An awfully cold reception considering I just saved your lives. Scott took it upon himself to handle the request on his own. I'm aware of how dangerous the area can be, so I thought I would offer my assistance. Thank you for saving us, Arios. We appreciate it. We were incredibly lucky. You can fool the ladies, but damn near perfect timing ain't fooling me. You had the whole thing planned from the start, didn't you? Oh no, pal. You ain't striking your way into this heart. I'll leave it to your imagination. Hey, are you guys alright? Oh, Scott, it looks like she finally woke up. Yep, not too long ago. Thank you so much, everyone. I don't know how I'll ever be able to repay you bracers. Seriously, we even got to see an awesome show. You took down those insane monsters in one fell swoop. Scott? I think I felt my heart flutter when you saved me. And your skill with that rifle was just... Wait, honey! I'm just glad the two of you are safe. History is doomed to repeat itself. Don't fret too hard, Randy. At least we all work together to save the tourists, right? I would consider this mission accomplished. Something up, Arios? Not particularly. I think we should focus on escorting the two back to our Morocco village. Watch our 6 special support section. Understood. No, I'm not ready. Everyone, thank you for bringing them back safely. I was almost done for. Don't mention it, Mr. Goffan. I'm not sure what would have happened if not for Scott and Arios being there, though. Hopefully those tourists take a long, nice nap before doing anything else. Side note, those Braces are some serious guys. They sure like to stay on top of things, don't they? I can't deny that Braces all seem to have impeccable timing. At least we were able to finish up the support request without too many issues. Yes, but one problem remains. During this support request, the guild and the police worked side by side. Now that it's over, how should we go about reporting this? Good point. What's your call, Lloyd? That definitely wasn't a standard case for us, that's for sure. I've said it before, but if Scott and Arios hadn't been there, I'm not sure it would have been successful as we were. I think this time we should give them the credit for resolving the request. That won't be necessary. Arios, Scott, Goffan, it seems as if those two wish to apologize. They have reflected on their ways and regret ignoring your warning about the ancient battlefield. Oh, is that so? It's not as if I'm going to lose sleep over this ordeal, but... Hopefully this was a good lesson for them. Excuse me, Scott, what did you mean by that won't be necessary? Well, I've talked it over with Arios and we came to a decision. We want the Triple S to be the ones to say they completed the request. Did I hear you right? Looking back on this case, you two clearly did the heavier lifting. That's not true. Since you were all able to go ahead, that bought me time to look after the lady. And if you hadn't made it to the man in time, I'm not sure if he would have made it. Sure, our results may sound nice on paper, but in the grand scheme of things, we think the Triple S was crucial to this request's success. I feel sort of embarrassing to be praised by your rivals, eh? I wouldn't say we're rivals in the slightest. The special support section, it appears as if you've matured a little since we first crossed paths. Especially you, Lloyd. What? Do you remember when we first met in the Geofront? Back then, you decided to recklessly throw away your life fighting against an unbeatable foe, as if you were some kind of martyr. But this time, you refrained from doing that. Despite your odds being slim, you kept searching for a way to break through the situation. One requires unwavering strength to relentlessly go against all odds. Such strength is far more powerful than sacrificing your own life. Though your ability can't be denied, the fact that you were able to find another way against all odds is proof in and of itself you've become stronger. Thank you. It's seems I've talked too much. Scott, return to Crossville City and report to the guild. Roger, Arios. Well, Special Support Section, it was a pleasure. I hope we get the chance to work together again someday. Likewise. I would be lying if I said I expected to hear an encouragement from Arios McLean. Tio, don't be rude, but you're right, it was a little peculiar. I wouldn't let it bother you. We finished the support request, didn't we? That's enough to be happy about. Yes, I agree with the redhead. Special Support Section, thank you once again. I'll be knocking if I need help again. You can always rely on us, sir. We'll be waiting at the door. Alright, but now we gotta go back to the ancient battlefield. And get our stuff there, so I'll meet you guys there. Alright, we're taking the picture now. Then I'll meet you back at Crossville City. Oh, it's the Sunford again. We were in the middle of an emergency the last time we were here, so I didn't have much chance to take it all in. Yeah, likewise, but that reminds me, Tio, didn't something about it bother you? Oh yeah, I guess you did mention getting some weird vibes from inside the fort. How do you feel, Tio? I'm fine now. I may have simply gotten used to the feeling, though. That aside, couldn't we take some photos of the fort from Grace's guide? Oh yeah, that's a pretty good idea. Will you do the honors, Ellie? Okay, leave it to me. It is majestic. Phew, I hope they turned out okay. Nice, Ellie. You look pretty confident taking that picture. Shall we move on? Alright, so I'll meet you guys back at Crossbell. Well, actually, ain't it already past noon? Damn, looks like we didn't make it back in time for the parade. A shame. I heard rumors of Misty riding in the car. Yeah, searching the ancient battlefield ended up being a lot tougher than I anticipated. Let's head back to Triple S and take a much-needed break. Yes, let's. Indeed, let's. So first, we're gonna go back to Grace. Meet you there. All right, let's go turn this stuff into. Let's go turn these photos into Grace and the Crossville News Service. Oh wow, looks like you managed to take a lot of photos. I'll call Grace and let her know. Are you ready to submit them? Nope. Okay, this should be all of them. Yep, looks like you managed to take enough of them. Also, could you return the orbital camera you borrowed? We'll start developing the photos right away. Ah, I nearly forgot about that. I'm excited to see how they turned out. Yep, we'll get right on it. Anyway, Grace will be waiting on the second floor. Welcome back, guys. Job well done. The photos you brought are finally developed and raring to go. Let's take a peek, shall we? Ah, the rustic landscape of Old Amorica Road. Just one glance fills me with tranquility. Oh, this one's Amorica's flower garden. Their delicious honey is to die for. Oh wow, are these the mysterious ruins hanging over by the mouth of the Lupinus River? Remove the monsters from the equation, this would be the ideal dating spot. What the heck, where'd you even take this? Gotta say, the entrance brings about a soothing tranquility. And here's the money shot. It wouldn't be a sightseeing tour guide without the Mains Mountain Pass waterfall. It truly is a sight to behold, isn't it? I can't help but stare at it longingly when I take the bus out to Mains. Oh, you managed to snap a shot of the railway? Is this one near the West Crossville Highway? I've seen my fair share of train fanatics out in the city, so I'm glad we managed to get one photo of it. Is this Stargazer's Tower? It's not exactly a safe place to tread through, but it's still a nice quiet spot away from the bustle of the city. Whoa, ruins? You're telling me there's a place like this on the Mains Mountain Path? It looks like some kind of ancient temple. I can just feel the mystery oozing from it. You're kidding me. None of our records indicate a ruin like this on the ancient battlefield. It definitely gives me a Middle Ages fortress vibe. If we convince the Bracers to guard the place, it could be an outstanding tourist attraction. Unbelievable. Each and every one of them are flawless. Masterfully done, Ellie. If I'm being totally honest, it's the kind of work that puts professionals to shame. Consider me impressed. I'd better start looking into a way to convince Ellie to replace Rhines as our main photographer. I think you're laying on the compliments a little thick. I'm relieved you enjoyed them, though. You hear that, Ellie? Masterfully done, she says. Not only were the photos fantastic, but you managed to give me a double helping. You guys are the best. I think it's safe to say we're totally set. All that's left to do is add a nifty little introduction, and then I'll completely finish. Alright? I'm glad to hear that, Grace. I see it was wise to trust in the eye of a detective. You were able to track down all these glorious spots like it was nothing. Heaven forbid I admit this, but a tour guide written by you might even surpass my own. I hope you aren't implying another request. No. Anyway, the Triple S really saved my skin. I'll keep you guys on speed dial for whenever I need you, okay? Yes, well, instead of that, just submit another support request, okay? Yeah, thanks everyone. Well then, duty calls, so I'll leave you be. Bye-bye. Man, leave it to Grace to submit a request that makes you work up a sweat. True, but I hadn't held the camera in so long that I sort of got a kick out of it. I actually don't mind doing requests like this every once in a while. You were definitely acting like a kid in a toy store. On the other hand, keeping up with Grace can be exhausting after a while. Yeah, you can say that again. Alright, we're gonna call it here. Then we'll turn in all the other requests we did. Until next time, everybody, this has been Arc Nova playing Trails from Zero.